Picks him up defensively. Really left alone that time. That's 7 points for Beasley.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And boy, have they been rock solid.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Sullinger outside. Here's Bradley, just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bradley's got 20 points.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Granger. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. A good look from Bradley, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Smart in the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second. Foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. So it's Sacramento now. They lead by 1. Granger kicks to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Zeller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Back to Thomas, but Trey, and again, Boston with the triple.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Unloads from 9, and it's Beasley again missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open, and again, Boston with the triple.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's McDermott. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Here's Thomas. He's been feeding the ball very nicely. 9 assists.
Yeah, just 1 away from 10, Kevin.
He's been the ultimate distributor here tonight. It's showing up on the stat sheet, but more importantly, it's going to show up in the win column.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Isaiah Thomas traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston. Seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Greg, you were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns. In their first meeting, he took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared them down as he was hitting shots, looked at that bench. Man, he had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Russell passes to McLemore. 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Boston leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Sullinger. Nice D from Russell.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
To the inside. Here's Sullinger. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 14 points for Jared Sullinger.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
It's been an excellent game we've seen from Julius Randle. He has 14 points and 1 assist.
That free throw good from Randle. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Kicks to Sullinger. Here's Thomas. Back to Sullinger. Releases from 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
And Embiid throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Bradley with the ball. Picked by Zeller. It's Thomas outside, and he gets it to go. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Embiid. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Bradley. Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Sullinger the screen. And Embiid with the block. And they get it back. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Russell kicks to Embiid. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of size, speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot Greg 63% from the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, he became money at the free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
There's the screen. Here's Zeller. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. Inside, it's tipped. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. From the inbound. McLemore. The shot will not go. Bradley with some nice D. Now here's Crowder. And here is Zeller. Zeller, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Crowder's got 19 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Right block shot. Here's Russell out left of the wing. McLemore dishes to Embiid. Over Zeller. Embiid, no good. Boston's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Zeller with it, picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Thomas kicks to Bradley, fires from deep. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Russell passes to Randall. He dishes it to Embiid. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Embiid's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Now a timeout called by Boston. It's stolen by Randall. Here we go, one-on-one. Thomas with the block. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Thomas is running. Here's Bradley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
A good night for Bradley. He has 20 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range. And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
And stolen by Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 4. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance group, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Some changes for Sacramento. Beasley comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Doug McDermott in for Kid Gilchrist. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to McLemore. This one for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
That's his third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Michael Beasley. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Big-time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a 1-possession game.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Thomas. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. From deep, McLemore. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than